Well, I guess you get what you pay for, which isn't very much. Hi, I'm Tom, and this is IrreVRsible for the HTC Vive. And the title of the game already tells you this is a little joke game. And rightfully so. I was pondering Steam for new VR games and saw this little gem for only $2. Now you can call me a cheapo all you want, but I can't let that pass. And most definitely not for a zombie shooter with katanas. I needed to see how bad it was. Curiosity got to me and my wallet. But please tell me I'm not alone on this. Let me know in the comments what is the cheapest and worst game you've ever bought and played. Because this comes close to my number one, which is No Man's Sky. Now let's see if it actually is worth those $2 or not. Let's dive in. This game's positives are very little, but at least there are some. For instance, the zombies that come running at you actually are pretty fucking scary, because it isn't one or two, no, it's a horde. And even though the game gives you 3 lives, it is not enough to hold them all off. And sadly, I didn't put on the real life cam the first time I played it, but let's just say I'm a little bit of a bitch when it comes to these type of things in VR, and was almost rolling on the floor. Now, you have only 4 things to kill with in this game. Your katana, which you start off with, and which is actually pretty cool. A pistol, which you will be spending most of your time with and is solid when it comes to killing. A semi-auto sniper rifle, which I swear to God not a single person is capable of looking through.
What is this?
And last but not least, an assault rifle, which I was not capable of getting because it sucked pretty hard. But I do have to say, the way the guns handled and felt to use was actually pretty nice and fluid, so I tip my hat off to you developers. Now sadly, everything else is a negative. Sorry to say, but what else did you expect from a $2 VR game? The zombies' movements, for instance, it's erratic and completely unpredictable. And you might argue, well, that is what zombies do, and you would be right, but not in the straight zigzag lines they do here. It makes aiming unnecessary and turns the game into a who can pull the trigger faster simulator. And what I also think is kind of funny and kind of sad at the same time is the music and the lack of other sound. The music, because it's the most basic shit I swear I've heard 10 other places before. And the other sound, because that keeps flying a little plane over my head. But I think I'm going deaf because there's no sound coming from it. It seems like finding a basic propeller sound from aircraft was already too much for this little project and thus left out. The next point actually belongs in the positives, because the game runs extremely smooth, but I do feel that that is only the fact because it looks really basic. So that doesn't really count now, does it? I do feel bad for these developers though, because they went out of early access 4 days ago with the message, with improved graphics. I don't even want to know how it looked before this. Okay, last thing, why is there an invisible wall in the middle of the map? And why can I shoot literal holes in the sky? It makes no sense. Okay, I'm done. Take me to the verdict now. IrreVRsible is pretty much a waste of space on your PC, but it did make me entertained for half an hour and legitimately scared me a couple of times when the zombies kept jumping at me, which then presented a unique kind of problem for me, because at the end of each review I tell you if the game is worth the money or not. And seeing that this game really isn't good, you would think that I tell you it is not worth your money. But it only cost $2, and I actually don't regret spending it on this game. It is pocket change that you should not be critical of spending. So that's why I'll tell you that this game is really bad. But it is still worth the money.